Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. And you see my rattlers on the bench here. I've been messing around with it. Vortex Optic, got an Engal up on the front there, and a CGS style suppressor, but it's wrapped in one of these real suppressor covers, and I think it does transform the look of the rattler, and I really do like this now. I'm getting on a bit better with the grip. I'm not sure if I'm going to change that just yet, but I'm sure you'll agree this thing looks fantastic. I mean, the SIG line of rifles, AR-15 style rifles, whatever you want to call them, the MCX series, they're such good looking rifles. Probably the best looking rifles of that type, in my opinion. But we're not talking about this today. And it was just something that a lot of people have commented on my videos before, saying, you seem to be doing a lot of gas stuff at the moment, and are you going to feature any other stuff? And I think, as you'll probably tell from the title of this video, I'm going to be selling up. And when I say I'm going to be selling up, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of all my, or majority, there are some, nice pieces out there that I probably wouldn't be able to ever replace, very unique items, but I've got a lot of electric rifles and I just don't see myself using them ever again. And that's not to say they're bad rifles. This, as an example, this is an Ares X class. It's got all the radium markings on it. With the barrel and hop I've got in there, it's a phenomenally shooting rifle. And the last game I went to, where I was using my VFC 249 gas blowback, I was having a really good time with that. But it was ridiculously cold. Even though that was on HPA, I just went and grabbed this out of the car. It was a spare rifle I bought with me just in case. And although it was performing brilliantly and I was hitting people at distances where they couldn't hit me, and this is set up at literally a joule on .3s, it just wasn't giving me the same thing, the same enjoyment as what I do getting out of, I don't know, like an MWS or another gas blowback. The VFC 249 on HPA was absolutely astonishing. I'll probably be doing another follow-up video on that, but I think with the electric stuff especially, I just, maybe if something interesting down the line comes out, some of the NGRS stuff is pretty good, like the MP5s and such. There's another one I've got to do. I might do a video on that. But in terms of me personally, it just wasn't, giving me the same amount of enjoyment as running like a gas gun would. And yes, you go to a normal skirmish event, you are massively outgunned on the field if you're using a gas blowback just by volume of fire. It's just the way it is. But even so, with that comes a bit more of a, skill slash challenge. There's everyone out there's using a 300 round high cap mag, and you've got a 35 round gas mag in an MWS. Even so, I seem to have better days out of them. So I'm going to be moving on. Probably a majority of the electric stuff I've got obviously this M4X class. I've got KWAs. I've got the M45X class, which I said I'd never sell, so I might keep that. I've got two silverback MDRs, a very unique looking PP19, which again, I don't think I'd ever come across, owning something like this again. And I have built this collection up over a long period of time. But again, I think I need to keep airsoft exciting, otherwise I'm just going to sort of lose the enthusiasm for it. So, but the reason I'm telling you all this is because there's going to be a lot of rifles that I move on. Electric guns mostly. There might be some gas blowback stuff, but it's very unlikely. And perhaps invest in more gas platforms. I mean, even something like this. Now, if you haven't seen the video on this is the Jaeger Laserlight. This is built on the Ares 308. A superb looking rifle. Loads of hours in the deep engraving on this one. It really is a one-of-a-kind rifle. And another reason why I'm selling it is this gun deserves to be used. It just sits on the gun wall, and it doesn't get used. It's never been skirmished, just because it's such a really nice piece. And something like this, compared to the gun that's underneath it, will obviously be going for a lot more than what the one underneath it is. But if they sell, they sell. If they don't, they don't. And a lot of that money, I'm not hard up on times, you know, I'm not having to sell these because I'm low on funds or I'm in a tight spot or anything like that, so don't get panicking about anything like that. It will literally just be used either to fund projects to bring you guys exciting custom parts or whatever for your GBB platforms, or it will be used directly to fund the channel to get new exciting things on camera and continue producing content because I still love doing it. So thanks for tuning into this video. It's just one of them little channel updates, something that I'm you know, thinking of doing. So I'll put the link down in the description below for the Discord page where you can join it. And I imagine a lot of the stuff's going to go on there because I don't really like frequenting a lot of the forums and stuff. It can just be an absolute nightmare. So if you've seen anything in my videos across the board on something electric like this, for instance, and you might find yourself interested, just get in touch and we could talk about it. So things like this, you know, probably won't come with the real optics and stuff, but everything else you see will probably be included with the rifle. So, but yeah, I'll probably do a bit more information when the time comes. Thanks for keeping in tune with the content up to this point. Really do appreciate it. You guys seem to love the gas blowback content, so that's where I'm going to lean into. It is a lot more interesting in my personal opinion. So thanks for tuning in. And as always, from me and Bench, we'll see you in the next video.